What is up, my beautiful mangoes? My name is the Iron Mango, and today I am bringing you guys another brand new Five Nights at Freddy's 4 theory video slash ending video slash cool stuff like that on my channel. Essentially, I want to talk about the very ending of the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 game, the night 5 at the last cutscene, the last minigame, I guess you could say. I want to talk about that ending in today's video. So essentially, at the very end of night 5 in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, when you're going to the party with your friends or quote-unquote friends, or your brother and his friends, who do bully you quite a bit, guys. Those guys aren't cool at all. Those guys are not cool at all. But essentially, you actually get your head bitten off by a Fredbear. They throw you into the Fredbear machine or the Fredbear animatronic, and then he actually bites down your head. And he doesn't intentionally try to do it, but just his spring trap suit just munches down on his face. And it is very, very sad, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's very sad that your character actually does get munched down on his face. A lot of people were actually speculating, though, that this is the bite of 87. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I do not believe that that is the bite of 87. I know I had a video coming out yesterday talking about how I think that is the bite of 87, but I've done a little bit more research, guys, into this, and I do not believe anymore that this bite right here is actually the bite of 87. I think that this is actually a different location than where the bite of 87 actually did occur, and that this game actually isn't even taking place in 1987 at all. So I think that this was a different event than the bite of 87, guys. I think that this kid, or who this kid is, he becomes eventually, he turns into the puppet. It's like his story into becoming a puppet, into becoming the marionette. That's what I think that this game is talking about. That's what I think that this game is talking about. I don't think that this game is about the bite of 87 in any way, shape, or form, guys. Or at least right now, not right now. Maybe in the DLC, they will be talking about the bite of 87 because I believe that there is really going to be a DLC for this game or a Five Nights at Freddy's 5 at some point in the future. But essentially, I want to tell you guys why I think that this bite is actually not the bite of 87. First of all, in the bite of 87, or in night 1 of Five Nights at Freddy's 1, where the phone guy actually talks about the bite of 87, he mentions that there was a survivor of the bite of 87. The kid actually did not die. He's like, it's amazing what the body can do, or well, it's amazing that you can live without the frontal lobe, or something like that. I don't know the exact words off my top of my head right now, but he does say something like that. So he alludes to the fact that the bite of 87 victim actually did survive, and it does not look like this that this kid is going to survive, to be honest, guys. It looks like he's going to die. It's a very, very menacing bite on this guy's entire head. It's not just his frontal lobe, guys. It's his entire head. He literally noms off his entire head. Fredbear noms off this kid's entire head, which is very, very sad, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's very, very sad. But I don't believe that this is actually the bite of 87 because of that, and I also believe that this game is actually taking place at Fredbear's Family Diner, and the phone guy does say in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 that the Family Diner did shut down a couple of years ago, and that's taking place in 1987, guys. So maybe if this game actually does take place in 1983, like a lot of people suspected with the teaser on the website where it says the 83 and the Scott games, a lot of people were suspecting that this game is taking place in 1983, and it's definitely very, very possible that this game is taking place in 1983. So I'm speculating, guys, that maybe if the game is taking place in 1983, maybe this is a completely different event. It's the event that actually shut down the Family Diner, the Fredbear's Family Diner, and there's actually a little bit of an Easter egg which does confirm that the date is actually 1983 as well. If you hover over the TV in your house in one of the mini games, you actually do get to a place where it says Fredbear and Friends 1983. It's like a TV ad for the new Fredbears, I guess you could say, or something cool like that. I believe that this game actually does take place in 1983, so that the bite of 87 could not be the one that is in this game at the very end of night 5. And that's also why there's a Fredbear in a spring trap or a spring body on the stage right now, guys. Those animatronics weren't at the pizzerias in 1987, guys. I'm not gonna lie, those guys were not at the pizzerias in 1987, so there's no way. I don't really think, I mean, there definitely is a possibility. Of course, you never know what Scott's thinking, but I don't think that Fredbear is the cause of the bite of 87. I think that this event at the very end of night 5 of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is actually a different event than the bite of 87. So all you guys who thought Foxy did it, or Mango did it, or Bonnie did it, cool stuff like that, you guys are still safe in my opinion. But remember, guys, this was just my theory. It's only a theory. I could be completely wrong, guys. This could be the bite of 87, but I do believe that Scott is a little bit more tricky than that. He's not going to give us the bite of 87 outright, just right on the open. He's not going to do that for us, guys. I really don't think Scott's going to do that for us with all the secrets that Scott has given us in the past couple of Five Nights at Freddy's games. I think that this is just going to be opening up some more questions about the game and the lore and the whole storyline and the other cool stuff like that. This was a prequel, though, guys. This game definitely does take place before Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I'm not sure how many years or months before the game actually did occur, though, but before Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is what I'm trying to say right there. But that's just my theory, guys. Hope you guys really did enjoy. If you did, definitely sure to slap that like, like, but I was trying to go for 100 likes on today's video. That will make Marco pitter patter, dudes. And also be sure to hit that little red button that says subscribe if you guys haven't already. So I do post 3 to 5 new videos every single day on my channel. But other than that, I hope you guys really did enjoy today's video. Let me know any of your theories or cool Easter eggs and cool stuff like that down below in the comments section. I'd love to reply to every single one of those comments on today's video. And hope you guys have a nice, safe, wonderful day.